In their inaugural season as the only professional outfit in the National Rugby Women's League, the Bulls Daisies emerged with the trophy. Not only did they win their first league title since 2006 in the process, but they did so in spectacular fashion, going the whole campaign unbeaten. That is a feat that head coach Hayden Groepes is proud of. Newzroom Afrika's Yolulwe Qoshe has more.
And at the conclusion of the Women's Rugby League, the Bulls Daisies emerged victorious, crowning an unbeaten season, 69-8 victors in the final of that particular tournament. And with that, we will speak to the man who masterminded all of that, Coach Hayden Groepes. Coach, thank you so much for your time. A fantastic season for you and your ladies. Let's speak about it. At the start, a lot of questions being asked about the professional system. That brings a lot of pressure to the coaches to then produce. You've come out with the gold. How do you feel after achieving all of that?
Yes, I'm so grateful for the opportunity and the ability to run a rugby program where we can watch athletes develop as being fruitful, to say the least.
Just speaking about that, what are some of the aspects of that season that you take with you, where you knew that, listen, we've got something special here? What are some of those games that made you realize that we can go all the way here and also do it unbeaten?
I think following the players' growth has been a really special from the management perspective, and I think the players just embraced the environment and they really had the ability to step up to the occasion and handle those pressures that were placed on them from the beginning of the season.
Speaking about stepping up to the occasion, none bigger occasion than playing the two-time champions who won it back-to-back in Border. First came up, we went all the way to their stomping ground in East London, beating them 31-0 in that first game. How important was that victory to set the tone, to show the rest of the league that the Bulls Daisies mean serious business this time around?
I think also just a compliment on how we recruited the squad. We didn't have our full complement with us as players had national duty, and the players that were in the group worked really hard for 16 weeks before the competition, and their ability to get the results that were needed was really special.
First title for the Bulls Daisies since 2006. What does that particular feat mean to the union as a whole?
I think it's a massive compliment to everybody up from administration, all the top from Edgar Rathbone all the way down. It's a massive compliment to their support that they've given the team, and then players on the day have to contribute to that.
Some of that recruitment you spoke about earlier includes some superstars on an international scale. Lusanda Bjunke, who came from that Border team, is a Springbok as well. You've also got your own in the likes of Libby van Rensburg, who's also been here. The likes of Raessen Mkari, Zinhle Mpupa came from the Western Province as well to add to this group, making it more superstars. But the coach's job then becomes a little harder when you've got all of these superstars in one. How did you guys manage to get them together to gel as a team and make them focus as one unit?
I think where we start in the beginning of the season is we said that culture would precede the game model. Getting a group of women together and certainly aligning them to one goal, one vision, and that essentially at the end of the season came down to winning the IPL.
And lastly, after achieving an unbeaten season, big score margins in most of those games. I think the most this team has scored against you guys was 10 points, certainly in those group stages. What is now next for the Bulls Daisies going forward?
We'll have a squad together where we've got to grow individuals again leading up to the next season. So again, I think that we are very fortunate to have time on our side and time with them, and it's making sure that we are attending to their needs moving forward.
Thank you so much for your time, Coach. Wishing you all the best going forward, and again, a big congratulations for that season's beat.
Cheers. Thank you.
Well, that was, of course, Bulls Daisies coach Hayden Groepes speaking about the season. They had a fantastic season, unbeaten throughout the whole campaign, crowning that off with a 69-8 victory against Western Province in the Women's National Rugby League final over the weekend. For Newzroom Afrika, channel 405, I am Yolulwe Qoshe in Midrand.